Chapter 4, I'm rich now. This is real. Carlos hurriedly opened his account to see it in person. And sure enough, even after refreshing it many times, the money is still there. Move another $300 million into my account, Carlos said once again to the system to confirm that. The value he actually thought of at random. 3 2 1. Transaction completed. The next second, another notification sound came from his phone. Your account ending with 15 has received a transfer of $300 million. Damn it. This is so real. Realizing that he had become a billionaire, Carlos couldn't help but dance in congratulation to himself. However, some passerby looked at it in a strange way. He looks like he's gone mad. Carlos heard that, but ignored it completely. He then hurriedly pedaled his bicycle towards St. Susanna Hospital, the place where his mother was treated. About half an hour pedaling his bicycle, Carlos arrived at St. Susanna Hospital. He then took long strides towards the reception area and said, "I would like to settle the entire hospital fee on behalf of Josie Velasco." The woman in front of Carlos then turned her eyes to the computer, types a few words on it, then replied, "The entire cost for the operation on a patient named Josie Velasco is $60,000, sir." At this point, the woman showed an expression of sympathy towards Carlos. Seeing his shabby appearance, it seemed that he didn't have enough money for that. He must have looked for loans in many places, thinking that was enough, but in the end he had to accept that the fee was far from what he got. However, what Carlos said next was an answer she would never have imagined even in her wildest dreams. I want my mother to be transferred to the VVVIP room. Use this, and take whatever amount this hospital wants. Also, another $100,000 for you, Carlos said while holding out his debit card. Is it true? The woman wore an expression of disbelief, even her jaw almost dropped. Did you know that the VVVIP room is worth $2 million including operating costs? Also, giving me $100,000? Are you kidding? You don't even look like you have the $60,000 that was asked to begin with. You don't believe it? Then another $100,000 more for you. Hurry up. I want my mother taken care of immediately. Seeing Carlos' serious expression, the woman realized that he didn't seem to be joking. So, the woman hurriedly used Carlos's debit card and took $2,200,000 from it. If this man was trying to cause trouble, she would call of the hospital roughly. However, the next second, the transaction is complete. At this point, the woman turned to stare at Carlos with an expression of disbelief. Did this man just throw away my 42 months of full-time salary? Crazy. He still looks so young, but already has such great wealth. Also, he's low profile, as if he doesn't want others to know his true identity. I'm sure he's then real rich man. Seeing that scene, the other receptionists immediately expressions. What happened to make this colleague receive such great luck? If only I was in that place. The woman then got up and handed back Carlos' debit card with a respectful expression, "Thank you for your generosity, sir. The patient named Josie Velasco will be transferred to the VVVIP room immediately." She actually wanted to ask for Carlos's contact number. Even though she was only from the middle class, but she noticed that appearance was quite attractive. There's no harm in trying your luck with it, right? However, seeing Carlos's serious expression about his mother's condition, the woman immediately discouraged that intention. She planned to do that after the patient's condition improved. Never thinking that the woman in front of him thought so, Carlos then took his card back and ran towards the place where his mother was being treated.